Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey there, cruel cats and cretins, and welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by me, your ever-loving horned red fuzzball, Cliff, doing what I always do around here at the Erie Cinematary, and that's getting things ready for tonight's big show with the Mummy and the Monkey, yeah. So let's get things cooking with this little ditty, and I'll see you on the flip, or my name ain't Cliff, Hacha!
Hey kids, it's time for the Mummy and the Monkey's Munchy Crunchy Video Bits with your hosts, Decay and Grimm Gorri.
So what else did you find? What other tasty morsels do you have for us?
I reckon you're still hungry there, you little mummy.
Oh, I'm very hungry.
What's that I hear, your tummy?
My tummy, my yummy mummy tummy is hungry.
That's right, well, glad you asked. Our next segment is based on a Clevelander. His name is Brother Mike. Now, he's a little odd type of a guy, but that's the best part about him. I've got a bunch of these videos, so let's put it this way.
A little odd? I mean, look at us.
Yeah, well, look who's
We
talking,
can't
right? Well, it
judge.
takes one to know one, or it takes two to know two. But anyway, this guy's pretty cool. So this segment, he is visiting a thrift store. So it's something that we like to do on our off time as well. So I just thought this would be good to show. So let's roll. Brother Mike visits the thrift store.
At this sale here, there's lots of goods and toys. If you really want more, let's get some info. Now we're going to take a stroll through memory lane. This is how it used to be, and that's how the way that used to be. You know, things were so different and apart these days. You know, this is no 60s, 70s, you know. This is a modern thing today, you know. Looking for some raw materials. If you can please let me help you. We're looking for raw materials. Oh my goodness. What can we do? Just get our knees and pray that they have what we're looking for, otherwise, butt out. What the hell's that? Hi, how are you?
Oh, fine, thank you.
What do you think about the Salvation Army at this present time? Do you think it's useful to people that possibly like to, you know, mingle and shop?
Well, Salvation Army is beneficial to those who are in need and those who want to. It's a freedom of choice to choose where you want to go and where you want to do.
Thank you very much. Your opinion counts. Hammock. One of the old traditions you just don't find these days. Keep them sweet and keep them coming in. The kids want more. More. Hammock. More. Where's that? Look at this one. It's gotta be a G. What do you think about Cleveland as a big, major industrial city?
Well, I've been living in Cleveland all my life, and I think it's great. I love Cleveland.
Say, if people don't do their job, should they get a promotion?
If they don't do their job, no.
We support the Salvation Army, and it does good for a lot of, you know, low-income people.
Yes, I think they do, too. It's a great place to work also.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are you selling any GTVs? Oh, that looks like a nice one, huh? Where in the world do you find things like that? Hold it. And this wraps up this conclusion of the Salvation Army. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna comb my hair, ladies and gentlemen. The three comber.
Great Nuts breakfast time.
Good. Crunchy little nuggets bursting with nut sweet flavor.
Well, first we got to exercise them.
Do we have to?
Now, that's our agreement. We got to keep slim and trim. It helps to eat the right kind of foods, like a post Great Nuts breakfast.
I do, honest.
And we got to exercise.
How all?
You want your post-grape nuts?
Barn.
Come on.
A grape nuts breakfast fills you up, not out. 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 Fills you up, not out.
Delicious.
Isn't barrel jumping a fun sport? No. Unless one's got the go to jump over all of them. So to avoid getting clobbered again, which, by the by, really smarts, I get heaps of go with Cheerios. Tasty O's of oats, toasted crisp all round. Crisp through and through. Cheerios and milk are packed with muscle-making protein. And go, go, go! So as you fly, jump, be jolly over the barrels, remember, big G, little O. Go with the goodness of Cheerios. But watch where you're going.
All right, you can stop right there. Whoa, look at you. You're something else.
Well, me?
So, chum, tell us where you're from.
Where am I from? I'm from the east side of Cleveland, the Slavic Village area. You ever hear of it? Yeah. Morgana. Yeah, Warsaw, that area.
So tell us your name there, Sparky.
My name? Why? It's Mike. Mikey Gorski, all right? My friends call me Hunter. I don't know why.
Hey, if you want the part, it's yours.
What?
Forget the audition.
Audition? What are you talking about? What audition? My wife works here, okay? I'm here to pick her up. Hey, can you do me a favor, buddy, and point me in the direction of the little boy's room? I gotta make water. This way? Okay, I'm going the right direction, right? All right, thanks a lot. See you later. Yeah, Audition? What the heck's going on here? I gotta talk to my wife. See what she's saying about this thing. It's crazy.
Gosh, someone is signaling with a flashlight. And a whistle. And a clicker. He has a signal wrist flashlight. This plastic flashlight sends out red, green, or white beams of light. And here's the clicker and the whistle.
To get one, send 50 cents with a box top from Nabisco Wheat Honeys or Rice Honeys to Signal, Box 70, New York 46, New York. Here's a boy who's got his signals straight. How do you like those Nabisco Wheat Honeys, son?
It's my favorite. Unless I'm eating Nabisco Rice Honeys, then it's my favorite. So Mom buys both. I eat Wheat Honeys one day and Rice Honeys the next.
Oh, no wonder. They're the only cereals flavored with pure natural honey. Get some today, boys and girls, and get your Signal flashlight. Send 50 cents with a box top to Signal, Box 70, New York 46, New York. Remember, that's Signal, Box 70, New York 46, New York.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grimm Gorri, the Monkey.
And together we host the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy, Scary Hangout.
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
TheMummyAndTheMonkey.com.
And we'll see you
at the Hangout.
Woohoo! Hey group, do you follow the Mummy and the Monkey on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? No? Well, why not? That's how you can find all the news about the happenings and going-ons for the Mummy and the Monkey. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hacha!
Slinky toys are fun toys. What walks downstairs alone or in pairs and makes a slinkety sound. A spring, a marvelous thing. Everyone knows it's Slinky. It gives a big lift when wrapped as a gift. A very likable toy. It's falling in place, brings smiles to your face. Something kids can enjoy. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. And Slinky mobiles with big slinky wheels and pistons that move as you go. It makes a great sound when you pull it around. The driver's an old-timey fellow. A slinky dog, a slinky train, many more wonderful toys. You tug the string, they do their thing. They're great for girls and boys. They're slinkies, really wonderful toys. They're slinkies, they're fun for girls and boys.
Slinky, Slinky Dog, Slinky Mobile, all Slinky toys sold separately by James Industries.
Oh, it's the magic shrink machine. Wow, isn't it nice? Let me see how you colored that. Pretty. Can I cut that one out? Hey, that's nice. Here, put it in the magic shrink machine. Now watch it shrink way down to a tiny size in about a minute.
It's magic. It's shrinking. The magic shrink machine. It's more fun from Rambo.
Wherever toys are sold.
What are you listening to? This Remco transistor radio I made myself. Want to listen? Gee, the ball game. It's a real radio and it works great. Could I build one too? Sure. Remco makes it real easy. All you have to do is put together all the parts that come in the Remco kit. The transistor, the tuner, and a separate loudspeaker for broadcasting. Can you do your own broadcasting too? Yeah, sure. I'll do the announcing with this microphone while you work the radio. This is radio station REMCO, Remco, the do-it-yourself radio station. Oh, boy, we're radio engineers.
Fellows, get your Remco radio at your favorite toy store. From $3.95 to $9.95. Every boy wants a Remco toy.
Marshal, he just dug up the bank. He's headed for Deadwood.
You'll never get away with this, Slippery Sam.
Marshal Bob is riding Blaze, the fabulous new galloping horse from Mattel. See, his legs actually move just like a real horse. There's no other riding horse anywhere that gallops like Blaze. Now watch this. When you bounce on Blaze, he romps along like a frisky colt. He gallops when you rock back and forth on him, but he's so safe you just can't tip over. Blaze is the safest, strongest horse made.
Okay, Slippery. This is the end of the line.
Almost got away, Marshal, if it weren't for that lightning-fast horse of yours. Where'd you get him?
You can get Mattel's Blaze wherever toys are sold.
And just wait till Dad sees how easy it is to set up. Just pop him out of the box, spread the stand, and tighten just one bolt. That's all there is to it. And see how safe and solidly built Blaze is. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these, and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God. That is huge.
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey, gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right. There's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started. Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Hey! What's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grimm Gorri.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And you'll be watching the
Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Episode 160. Not one, not two, but three. Count them, 163 episodes.
163. Whee! Here we go. Wow.
Yeah, well, you know, we're glad to be here. We're alive another week. We made it through everything, through all of the turmoil in the world, the monkeypox, right?
Yeah.
Ain't got that yet.
Luckily, Grimm does not have that.
And if you do have it out there, we'll feel for you. I hope you feel better soon.
Mm-hmm.
We had some other stuff, this month, but that's a whole other thing.
Oh yeah, but we're glad we're here, and it was a hot day in Cleveland today.
Oh,
so we are hot in Cleveland.
I got an extra long shoelace today.
It's a humid day.
Yeah, it's like hot in Cleveland. It's Betty White style here. Hey,
Jonathan Henry, thank you for the super chat. He says he's buying his ticket.
All right, yeah, come on. So it is hot in Cleveland, and and I love it when it's hot out. Let me tell you, it's extra nice for me.
I'm sure
the seasons. They switch for us because in the wintertime, I'm good to go. But you're like always freezing now.
Yes.
When it's 90 degrees and humid outside, that means it's kind of humid inside. And inside here and in here. Oh.
Yes. Bargain Barons are here. Thank you so much. They put out a new video that we need to watch.
Hey, you know what? I got my whole... We can add it to our lineup, our watch lineup. There's a lot of stuff we're going to have to watch this weekend.
We need to watch their videos this weekend.
Yes, and we'll add it right to the watch pile there. We'll definitely be high up on the things to view for us, Bargain Barons, you know.
Thank you, Bargain Barons.
Yes, and we've had some pretty good luck these last couple of days doing some yard sales, which we'll talk about probably on a podcast.
Yes, we need to get back to the podcast.
Yes. We have a lot to catch up with there.
We'll talk about that later. But we have a show to talk about and a show to do tonight, Grimm.
I was not aware of that. Thank you for reminding me.
In case you forgot.
Miss Decay. All right.
Yes.
So tell the folks what they're going to see tonight on tonight's program.
So tonight's movie is a 1979 flick called Star Odyssey, and it's an Italian sci-fi movie.
Or if you're a Grimm Gorri, Star Odyssey.
Yes, you had a major misspelling on some of our promo pictures.
That's right. I didn't have a two-paw, I had a faux pas. We shouldn't be confused with the fupa. But that's another thing.
Don't want to mix those up.
Oh, hey.
Karen Berry, thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. And we also want to thank everyone that's watching on Public Media Network.
We love you, Karen Berry. Thank you so much for that super chat. All right.
Very cool.
I got to be real careful, though, when I reach over here to pick up the Barba Papa to squeeze it for the super chats.
Yeah.
I don't reach over and squeeze old Godzilla here because I don't know what'll happen. He might,
He might have the fire breath. He might bite you.
He might have the runs. We had Mexican the other night, so I don't know what's going on with them. But got to be real careful, though. All right, yeah. So you can see we're full of energy tonight.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sitting here with Miss Putrid Petunia,
yes,
one of our mini monsters.
And I have fart work. I wake him up from his slumber. Oh, he can't even hold onto a stick. What was in your baby formula? You know what? Oh, baby formula. Oh, no.
Oh, he doesn't eat that stuff. We were giving him like worms and bugs and
I ferment
some roadkill off this, that we found.
Yeah, it's all the compost.
He never ate that stuff, so he's good.
The compost drippings, we collect that, and that's his formula, right?
Yeah,
that's right, Fuzzface. Hey,
right,
watch your language.
Tonight's prize giveaway is a Ghoularty reproduction sticker. And we're going to throw in a few Mummy and the Monkey stickers with it to one lucky winner at the end of the night.
Hello, Louie.
And all you have to do to be a part of the prize drawing is to be active in the chat. And we're going to write all the names down and put them in. Oh, my bucket's way over there.
Hey, I got my bluey. You know,
Why did my bucket get way over there?
I don't know.
Sorry, Petunia. Excuse me.
Get your bucket in gear.
There's my bucket. Okay. And I will put all the names in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. So yeah, when the movie is playing, I am writing down all your names in the chat.
How's it going, Louie? Good to see you, buddy.
All right, so we've got our mini monster shout outs we need to do.
Ooh, that's right, and we always kick that off with our mini monster cheer, and that goes a little something like this here. 1 and a 2 and a 7.
Mini monsters, mini monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini monsters, here they are. All right, mini monster shout outs too. We've got Baby Joe and Lucy and Dimitri.
All right.
We've got the 4 sisters, Nevaeh, Stephanie, Katana, and Ariana. Hi, ghouls. We've got Peanut and Adam.
Oh.
Hi, minis. We've got Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Hey, Scoob. Hey, Scoob.
We've got Miss Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte.
Hello there.
And then we've got Taylor and little brother back, but no cheese.
Ah.
And then there's Gabriel, Annalyn, Eva, and Mackenzie. Wow. Hey there, minis. Isabella, Carly, and Cassandra.
Do you hear a cat meowing?
Yes, I hear Jack crying.
Listen.
That's Jack. He's a big crybaby.
Come on in here, Jack.
He hears us talking, and he's too shy. He's
going
too
with the list there.
All
Maybe
right.
He's waiting for his name to be called.
Okay, Cassandra, Violet, and then we've got Lil Kong.
Ooh, Lil Kong. What's up, brother?
Hey, minis. And then we've got Atticus and Penny. Hello.
All right.
Hannah Banana.
Oh,
Hey,
Hannah.
Hannah. All right, Dario. We've got Mr. Dario. And then Dominic and Sienna from Germany.
You're gonna have to take Dominic off that list. He's not a mini monster
Well,
anymore.
now he's a big monster.
That's right. He gets to go on the the Magic Macabre mirror. It's just Sienna now over there.
Oh, okay. All right, and then Adrian and Julius, and then Morgan and Willow and Xander. Oh. And then Araya. Can't forget Araya. And then we've got little Trayvon and Noel, and last but not least, Miss Emily.
Bye, Louie.
Bye, Lou.
And bye, Fartworth. Here you go, slide down. Whee! Oops! Watch your head.
Katrina, you could sit here a minute.
Yeah, his head's like a rock. It's all right.
Now we've got to do the shout outs for all the grown-up monsters.
Let me grab my banana. Hold on.
We got to start up the movie.
Should I name this banana Harvey, do you think, after Bobby Harvey?
Harvey the banana?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
We got Harvey here. Okay, ready?
All right. Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here?
Whoa.
I see Tim and Bill and John and Gary and Tracy, Neil, Ron, Forbidden Valley, Tom McCann.
I love that salad dressing.
Audrey Hudak, Joe Trippy, Jonathan Henry, Andy, the Butler did it.
Hey-o.
Woiro, Wiki Bobby, Ellen Bloom, Thor, Connie Cleary.
Say hi to Iron Man.
John Biggins, Bob Ferguson, J. Michael Harris, Mark M.
Jeez.
Ed Burge, Bren, John Johnson, Mark Allen, Jason, Toy Painter, Jimmy, Pamela, can't forget Pamela, and Linda.
Never forget Pamela, never.
Miss
Don't you
Lois,
dare.
Kirk Harrington,
Yes.
Woo, Patrick, and Daryl, and his other brother Daryl.
Hey-o.
Oh, and Miss Naoko, all the way from Japan. Awesome. All right, 139 of you guys watching out there. Awesome. Very
love it.
cool. All right, well, let's get into it. Part 1, right?
I think so, yes. We got to go shut Jack up, make sure he's okay.
Yeah, he probably just wants treats. He's such a
Probably a
crybaby.
little bit of something like that. Yeah, so we'll blast off into Fart 1 of our big galactic space, whatever this is, mess. Called Star? Is it Star
Odyssey. Grimm doesn't even know the name of the movie. He doesn't even know how to spell it.
Trust me, when you see it, you're going to want to forget it too. But you're going to see it here first if you haven't seen it before. Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Oh yeah, and a new Madame Manos skit after the first fart, so
awesome.
Check that out. All right,
New
here we go.
skit.
A new man, who would know? And Yashu's in it too. Check it out. All right, here we go. Fart 1. Let's get ready. All right, check engines. Ready? Here, take off in 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
happening on our perimeter. An unidentified spaceship has penetrated our defenses.
Flanagan, Meyer. What's going on?
This is Unit P of Reconnaissance. Reporting the sighting of an alien vessel, a flying saucer.
Oh, really?
They're maintaining full radio silence. They don't reply to any of our signals. The velocity of their ship is much superior to my craft. I'm sending Johnson out after it in a new hunter. That's the best we can do, sir. Let's just hope he manages to catch
You
it.
can try to force it to land, but if they won't, he should return to his launching module. It's possible their intentions are hostile.
Lord Kess, an indigenous space vehicle of a primitive, chemically propelled design is attempting to force us to reduce velocity.
Destroy it. Insert central computer link into defense system circuits. Hurry. Link inserted.
Space Hunter A-74 Beta struck and disintegrated by a destructive ray impossible to identify. Alien vessel has passed outer belt perimeter defenses and is now rapidly approaching automatic inner defense ring of Earth.
What else?
Propellant energy source not yet identified. Automatic system on emergency in-tracking and aiming phase.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Alien vessel now entering K Sector 5. In 10 seconds, it will be in range of atomic cannon.
Man meets an alien race at last and greets them by disintegrating their vessel.
Atomic cannon crossfire now underway. The object has been struck.
Commander Barr. Quiet, Hollywood. You are witnessing mankind's first contact with an alien race.
Yes, and I'm ready to shake their hand. Alien vessel undamaged.
What?
And proceeding rapidly direction Earth. Atomic cannons ineffectual.
Impossible. This is red emergency all sectors. Zeta 3 ready to open up.
At that velocity, they're already beyond section Zeta 3, and they'll be drawing within range of our hyper radar any minute now, and the Earth-based artillery.
Approaching Sol 3. Atmosphere rich in oxygen, breathable with little discomfort. Widespread traces of pollution due to chemical combustion and nuclear waste. Analysis of magnetic and heat radiation reveals technological level approximately equivalent to the Astis culture 18 centuries ago. Bionic radiation analysis reveals planet population to be approximately 10 billion units.
Boring!
Infrared scanners show that almost all industrial and residential structures are below ground or on the seabed. This appears to be due to the necessity of freeing the surface for agricultural use. There are in addition vast areas of both land and sea dedicated to breeding and raising lower forms of life to serve as nutriment for the higher forms.
Sol 3 is even better than I thought it was when I bought it. It seems they want to show a force. It would be extremely impolite of me to disappoint them.
Military installations totally destroyed.
They're continuing to destroy all our military bases. After they knocked out London, they started on Accra.
There are no survivors at Adelaide, and Tokyo Sub says the Okinawa base is just a junkyard.
Good evening.
What up?
Oh, Holly, at last.
My name is Oliver, in case you forgot.
Oh, good for you.
No, darling. Please excuse me. I mustn't be informal. This visit is official.
Since the visiting hero is so anxious to maintain his formality, I suppose there's no use offering him a drink.
Good Lord, what's that?
It's an old house robot that Uncle built ages ago. It had a short circuit in its electronic brain and it acts a little peculiar. Why don't you fix it, Uncle?
Oh, I could never find the time. Anyway, I've forgotten how it works. He may not speak very distinctly, but he's a superb...
Exterminate! Annihilate! Destroy!
Professor Mori.
Yes?
We're faced with disaster. 3 of our bases are already in ruins, and we're completely helpless. No doubt you've heard the latest news bulletin.
According to the official news, the situation is under control. What do you want with me?
Commander Barr has entrusted me with the most important
I know that. You already said your visit was official. So I can easily imagine what kind of heroic mission Commander Barr has entrusted you with. To persuade that old fool Mori. To help him out.
I must say your Commander Barr certainly has a nerve. After putting my uncle in prison, he still thinks he's entitled to ask his help.
Why don't you shut up? But the whole point of the matter is that there's no way I can avoid giving you the assistance you need, since I have to live on this earth myself, as does my charming niece. I'll do what I can. But on my conditions only. No conditions, Maury. I'm not authorized to agree to conditions of any type. You can do whatever you want, but don't expect any support officially. If anyone gets burned, I'd rather the anyone was you, naturally. I don't hesitate to admit preferring your discomfort to my own. You've had a taste of it already, Barr. It was an unavoidable necessity, and you know it. Now, all you have to do is to tell me if you're going to help us, or if we'll have to surrender.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
That means he'll help us. Holly's done a good job. I don't know how he manages, but he does. I burn my fingers, and he warms his hands.
I don't understand. Was there some kind of trouble between you and the commander?
Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you one of these days. It also concerns a couple of friends of mine, Sean and Bridget, among the greatest chemists living.
Why haven't you ever mentioned they're being friends of yours? I believe they're in the penitentiary at Moonspace.
Quite. Now, somebody will have to get them out of the penitentiary, and I know just the person to do it.
Ricky Ricardo!
Don't look at me, sir. I'd have to get an authorization, and I don't think Commander Barr would...
I must have them. At Base GA, they've managed to discover that the alien vessel is made entirely of Indirium.
Oh, is that a fact?
That's supposed to be a secret.
Are you surprised that I know? Frankly, I'm astonished that the base managed to discover it, too. And only Sean and Bridget could possibly succeed in inventing an entirely new substance that could perforate Indirium, but the two of them are in the penitentiary.
Apparently, it's a vicious circle. It's impossible to get out of it.
Not necessarily. Say a certain lieutenant would to join forces with a person I know who's very clever with locked doors. The two of you could free them easily.
But an act such as that is strictly against the law. Assisting criminals to get out?
Yes.
No, never. That would mean betraying my duty as a soldier. And that you can't expect of an honest man.
Damn right.
No. And I can't force you. What I expect is that you would volunteer to handle it.
But that's ridiculous. You must be joking. I couldn't possibly... You're right. Of course I'll do it. Professor, I volunteered to handle it.
I think we're getting into a weird area here.
You've done it again. It's very unfair of you.
I must have Sean and Bridget. And Dirk and Norman. And as for them, you'll have to track them down for me, won't you?
No!
You're spending the night with Fred Jarvan, male prostitute.
I've won! I've won! I've defeated you in the 6th game. I knew my luck would have to change sooner or later. Pay up. Come on. I'm afraid you really were very unlucky. The law of probability was certainly on your side. Oh, Dirk.
Don't worry about disease. In Czechoslovakia, I was cured many times.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
I just don't understand it. I had all the winning numbers, but she won.
Huh. Very lucky girl.
You know, I never thought I was going to win, Laramie. Dirk Laramie, you brought me luck.
Hey, listen, you. Can't you see I'm busy? You're Dirk Laramie, aren't you? The gambler who hypnotizes his opponents.
Look, I'm busy. Let's talk about it later.
Hey, boys, this is Dirk Laramie, the guy who can see through cards. I think he ought to give back the money he won off us. That's him. Hey there.
Just a moment, darling.
You gonna hand over that cash to us?
Here.
You're watching the Mummy and the Monkey Show.
All right, here we go. Past the teeth, past the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. Nostrovia. Woo! That's a nice job of there, sister. Well, Madam Menos, I'm here for my first ever coffee grindin's futuristic reading thingamabob that you do. You know, I never had nothing like that before. No, it sounds really mystical and exotic. I want to know, will I be rich? Will I be famous? Will Stasha ever stop flapping her yapper? Come on, madam, I want to know my future. I want to know it now.
Soon, Yashu, soon. All will be revealed. Let me look at your coffee.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks interesting. Fascinating.
Come on, gimme. Tell me.
Oh, soon.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know. You're the expert. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but...
Well, just spit it out, sister. Come on, tell me.
I accidentally gave us decaf. Oh, darn.
Uh-oh, well, I don't know what you put in that poop juice there, but whatever it's doing, it's working its magic. I got a prediction for you now. You're going to need the number of a real good plumber. Where the heck's the bathroom in this dirt?
Down the hall.
Oh, yeah! We got everybody, here I come!
Hello? Ace Plumbing?
There she goes!
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
That was a stinky one.
That Yashu, I think he had Indian food, Mexican food, and
I don't know if it was the
everything
coffee.
put together, and pierogies and all that kind of stuff. Wow.
Yeah, I
people
think
are laughing
maybe
at
it was his diet. Maybe not that coffee.
Who knows? Yeah.
Decaf, he wouldn't usually do that.
Oh, woo. I can still smell that skit. Hey, thanks for returning to our to the Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary Hangout.
Our 163rd episode, where we're showing you the one, the only Star Odyssey. Star Odyssey, that's right.
Yeah, Star Odyssey. And this is our part of the show where we have our snack toy.
Ooh, that's the part that everybody knows and loves. I'm hungry too, this is perfect. So yeah, that's right. Get ready for the Mummy and the Monkeys Snack Toys! New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts. And tonight's snack was given to us by a fan, and we actually had it packed away with our convention stuff.
Yeah, our good buddy Joe Francic.
And he gave us Joe's chips. Joe chips.
Joe chips. Named after, he thought it was kind of funny.
So yeah, Joe gave us some Joe chips. It says retro potato chips. With sea salt.
Love me some potato chips.
So I don't remember if he got these from Grandpa's Cheese Barn or some other store.
I believe he did. Yeah, somebody said Star Oddity should be the name of the movie. Hey!
Jonathan Henry, thank you. To fix your plumbing, a $5 super chat.
Yeah, Yashu blew it up. We have to actually install a whole new thing. How are Joe's chips tasting? Hey!
Those are really crunchy. I like those. Wow, that's nice. Well, Joe gave us some delicious chips.
Another super chat from
Thank
Sergio.
you, Sergio. How nice.
Happy Friday from Baby Paloma,
Lobo the dog, and Sergio the dad.
Hey.
How awesome. Thank you.
It was great seeing them at Wasteland, too.
It was. It was nice to meet them in person.
Okay, where are snack toys? We want to know.
So the snack toys are, here.
Have some of them. Okay. These are really good. I like
So this movie takes place in 2313. So it takes place
next week.
Like 100 years from now. 2313?
Oh my gosh, no. We're only in 2022.
Hundreds of years into the future.
Yeah, where are you at?
And they're still wearing all this spandex.
Whoa!
Paul Buser, thank you.
Let me get my Barber Papa in my hands here and give him a squeeze. That one's for you, Paul.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And it was directed by Alfonso, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, Alfonso Brescia. He started making films against his father's wishes.
Oh.
And some other films he made were Battle of the Amazons, War of the Robots, Blood and Bullets. And he mostly made low-budget sci-fi films and a handful of, low-budget westerns.
Well, his dad was right.
Yeah, his dad was right. He shouldn't have made movies.
Father knew best.
Oh, yes. Alternate titles for Star Odyssey are...
Crap Fest. Space Dump.
These are real alternate titles. And Space Odyssey was a title. They were thinking of using Metallica. They almost named this movie Metallica.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and I read about where Metallica got their name.
And Captive Planet is another one.
Oh.
All right. So you'll see her a little bit later. Yanti Summer. She's a beautiful Finnish actress. She starred in over 15 Italian films.
What do you mean? She's just done? She's finished?
No, she's from Finland.
She's done with everything. Oh, she's from Finland.
She's actually from Finland.
Let's see that she was like Finnish. She's not.
No.
Okay.
So she's like the bombshell in this movie. You'll see her a little bit later.
Oh, you'll see more of her later.
Yes, and the wonderful spandex outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Gianni Jericho in Italian, or is it Jarko or Garko?
Garko. I don't know.
I apologize.
Close enough, I guess.
Gianni is an Italian-Croatian actor, and he starred in a lot of Italian westerns, also known as the spaghetti westerns.
These are spaghetti space.
And this is a spaghetti space movie.
More I'd say like SpaghettiOs. A SpaghettiO space story.
And Popular Mechanics magazine noted that this movie was a dreadful trash pile.
Well noted.
So wow, we're really aiming high with this episode.
Look,
a dreadful trash pile.
I hope that
that's what they called this movie.
And I hope the viewers understand that we're not showing these movies because we like them or we think that they're great movies. Au contraire, mon frère. they're the only ones we could actually show and stream on this kind of platform.
But we make it fun.
Right. Well, we're trying our best.
But we make it fun.
Trying to wrap it up,
And I guess many of the effects from this movie were actually recycled from his previous movie, War of the Robots. So, yeah, if you ever see that film and then see this one, he reuses some of the outer space effects.
I guess the good thing, though, about his movies is that, unlike last week's movie, Bride of the Gorilla, where there was no gorilla, you get to see some robots and some space stuff in this one. So
yeah,
at least
there's stuff going on.
Yeah, at least it's more true to the title than, whatever that movie we showed last week.
But the late 70s, all throughout the world, it seemed like everyone had their own version of Star Wars or wanted to be like Star Wars.
Of course.
So, yeah, with these Italian filmmakers, there were many sci-fi films that came out in the late 70s because Star Wars was cool. They all wanted to be like Star Wars.
That's right. If you do something different and sort of, off the track and it becomes popular, then people seem to replicate it,
Mm-hmm.
Like male and female horror hosts. Just say. Anyway. Let's get on to blast off, or actually dock with Part 2.
Part 2 of Star Odyssey.
That's right, everyone grab your pillows and your alarm clocks. Set them for 15 minutes because we'll be back after this next segment, or fart I should say, of
yes.
Star Odyssey right here. You know what I'm sounding like? Star Odyssey right here on
the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Stay tuned.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Dirk. Won't you sit down? Jeeves? He's asking you if you like ice and soda in your whiskey.
No, thank you. I prefer it neat.
I take it Irene has already told you everything.
Warning! Warning!
Not exactly. Began explaining one or two things. Apparently it was more important to find some guy called Norman. If you want me to go to the penitentiary at Moonspace, I must have a spacecraft.
Yes. Fortunately, it happens that there's a junior officer here on the station who's an old friend of ours, Oliver Carrera, known as Hollywood.
Oh. And is he willing to help out?
I've already awakened his interest in the operation. All you have to do is prevent him from changing his mind. With your unusual talent, I'm sure you will have no difficulty gaining his cooperation in borrowing one of the Navy's vessels for our use. Do you follow me?
I sure do. It's just like old times.
And when your mission is finished, and you've returned the spacecraft to the base, Oliver won't remember anything.
You the man.
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair. Thanks for reanimating me.
If you want to thank me, there's an easy way to do it.
I think I know what it is. It's a terrible bore being under the freeze ray for a warm-hearted girl. I know how to be nice. To a man I like. I can make the right person feel all kinds of pleasures and thrills. And you are the kind of person I go for. I'm tired of waiting, unable to even move, but dying for a man.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
Dancing a polka while people shout and roar, listening to the music sharp as a sword. Oh, please stop the world. I forgot to flash the war.
It's a good thing you're not from the department. I've just had to declare a full-scale emergency to stifle a breakout. Naturally, it's always the same two detainees who ruin things. That damn Bridget and Sean. Ah! Blast them! I rue the day I ever let them into my penitentiary. They've tried to escape 4 times. They caused nothing but trouble. But I can tell you they're going to be thoroughly sorry, because I shall transfer the 2 of them to a prison asteroid, and they can rot in solitary confinement. But of course, this is of no interest to you. It's just my problem. And I fear I've neglected to ask you, how can I be of assistance? That is to say, what is the reason for your visit?
I'll come right to the point.
I had a furf in my strength, and I think I caught my flu, and
You look more like a woman every time I see you.
Kill him! He's yours!
Norman's up. Norman's down. 1, 2. Wait till he gets up. Norman attacks Hercules has us back with deadly accuracy. Norman dodges and escapes the onslaught. Now Norman is launching one of his specialty punches. But he's having to take a lot of punishment.
Don't you slap me no more. Clear on that?
Question is, how long can he stand it?
Oh, my ovaries.
Where's the money? Let's go. That was 40 hours on Norman at 10 to 1. 400.
Ah, here they are. Our 2 model prisoners, Bridget Landham and Sean Jericho.
There's something screwy around here.
Well, my dears, these 2 gentlemen have come all the way here just for you. I'd like to introduce you.
I think we can skip the introduction.
Naturally. To continue, I propose that we reward the good conduct and excellent behavior that has made you a model to all the prisoners on moon space. And so I intend to shorten your sentences by the remaining 78 years and release you in the custody of these 2 gentlemen who will escort you back to Earth.
It was crazy of you, Irene, to bet all that money on me. But I sure am glad to see you again. It must be years since the last time we met.
I knew you'd win the fight. My uncle says nobody can fight like you can. Whenever anybody talks about fighting, he always mentions you. He needs your help, Norman. And I'm afraid that we're all going to be needing a lot of help because of that flying saucer.
But I heard the news report about it. They said the situation was completely under control by now.
It's not true. That's why Uncle is reforming the old team. And of course, that includes you.
If the professor needs me, that's okay. But I want to bring along a couple of friends. They could be very useful.
I don't understand. There isn't a living soul around here.
But I never mentioned living souls, Irene. Hey, look in that pile of junk. That's one of them. Come on.
What a dump.
What the hell is that?
You've made me waste nearly 5 hours over this. Uncle will be furious.
Take it easy, Irene. You'll soon see that your 5 hours haven't been wasted. Okay, now, replace the power unit. You take micro batteries, 2. Down here. There, perfect. Say something.
Damn you, Norman, you interfering, warm-blooded animal. Who authorized you to reactivate me? Why can't 2 poor robots commit suicide in peace without some meddling human recharging their circuits? Tilly and I wanted to put an end to it all because... Now, let me see. What was it exactly? Anyway, you should have kept out of it. What's that noise? Oh, why, it's her! Starting the journey to the eternal nothing. Hurry, there's not a minute to lose. If you don't want me to go to pieces again, you must save her. Quick, before her tender tin limbs are crushed like kitchen foil in that cruel machine.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Tilly. My precious Tilly. He won't make it in time. Tilly. Tilly, my darling. Light of my transistors. Tilly, sweet little Tilly. Thank heaven he made it in time. She's beautiful, isn't she?
No.
Oh, yes. She's really
We're engaged,
beautiful.
you know. We love each other deeply. Quick, Norman. Get that trash off her. It's such an indignity for her, mixing with junk from such low-class machines. Hurry! Hurry!
Stop rushing me!
No doubt you came provided with fresh micro batteries for her, too.
Uh-huh.
Tilly, my treasure. Are you all right?
Tilt, my dear, is that you? Are we in robot heaven? I expected something different.
No, Tilly, we're not dead. We've been reactivated.
Oh, darling, I wondered if I'd ever see you again.
I'm sorry our suicide pact was a failure. It was such a romantic idea, and I know how hard you tried to make it work.
I don't mind, Tilt. One can't have everything in life.
By the way, Tilly, I must have a splintered crystal in my memory bank. I can't remember why we made a suicide pact.
You can't remember. Oh, Tilt, how can you be so unfeeling? It was because, let me see, it was because we decided to end it all.
Yes, but why?
Why? Oh dear, I can't remember either.
The acceleration is so rapid it appears to vanish, and they can evidently reach a velocity of several parsecs. All these clips we've been looking at were collected by our space observatories. And just before Earthfall, the saucer disappeared from our radar, so they must be using a scrambler.
Commander, the alien vessel has landed near Hiroshima and captured over 800 people.
This is the 24th raid they've carried out. Starting with those farmers in United Africa, then the Arabs, the Russians, and now the Japanese. If word of this gets out, we'll have panic over the entire planet. Lloyd, get working on the computer and start to prepare an accurate map of all the places the alien vessel has landed. Then see if you can determine any logic on the basis of which the aliens chose those places.
Blah, 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 blah,
And
blah.
discover their next probable objective.
I'll try, sir.
If we succeed, I have decided to prepare an atomic ambush for the aliens.
Maybe we wanted to die because we felt old and out of date.
Oh no, 130 isn't old for a robot. And we're still very spry and shiny. I think it was because I wanted to have children.
Great integrated circuits. What's that thing? Look, Tilly, a prehistoric cave robot.
I've never seen anything so ugly.
Oh, shut up, you
Creatures
mouth!
like this shouldn't be allowed to run around loose. They ought to be kept in zoos.
Now, Till, that's just prejudice. He has as much right to activate as we have, even if his tin is a different color.
Hey, who likes pierogi? We like pierogi with sauerkraut and cheese. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi. Give us a few more, please. They're so delicious, our favorite dishes. Try them and you will see. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi. Give us a few more, please. Now I like pierogi. We like pierogi and Polish sausage too. Now I like pierogi.
Oh, wowsy, wowsy.
It was so
woo-woo.
hot out, she could fry a pierogi outside.
I think we got it. You don't have to over-explain the sketch. Hey, welcome back, everyone, to
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
And don't worry, you're not alone out there. We don't know what the bleep is going on with this movie either, okay?
Yeah, we don't. But I like the robots.
You do?
I do like the robots.
Oh, the design on these things are just amazing. I mean, so let's see. How could we make the girl robot look like a girl robot? I know. We'll make. Why not just make her pink? We'll put eyelashes on it.
Eyelashes.
Because all women like big giant. That reminds me of when people put like the eyelashes on their cars. You know, on the headlights. I have a girl car because I have big eyelashes on my car.
It's so goofy.
Weird.
It's almost like the other robot that looks like an R2-D2 but isn't. It's like the Wish.com version. He's like this generic version.
You know, I got to say something after we do the super chat.
Dane, thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. Thank you guys for joining us.
And we're sorry about the movie.
Yeah, there's over 140 something of you guys here in the YouTube chat, and that's great.
Very stalwart, diehard fans, I guess, and hopefully of ours and now these movies.
Maureen seemed to like the robots. She was, putting up little heart emojis. So maybe maybe some people out there do like the robots.
I will say this: the robots had the line of the night, though. With that last scene, and they said, you can't be prejudiced against another robot because their tin is a different color.
Words to live by.
They're tin, see?
Yeah,
Even
those robots are very smart.
Well, aren't we kind of robots in a way? I mean, we're machines. We're
more
machines.
organic. Yeah, we're more organic.
We're definitely organic, but let me say this.
Well, we have our promos coming up.
Well, let me say something.
What do you want to say?
Do you not want me to talk?
Well, I thought we were going to talk a little
We
more
will
later.
after I say, hey, okay. I'm trying to add to the show. And not just be,
Sergio says, please congrats Baby Paloma our awards for straight A's. Wow, straight A's. Awesome, Paloma.
You get extra bar of
Presidential Education Award for outstanding effort and in advanced language arts.
All right. That's really good.
Wow.
That is so good to hear. Because
awesome.
I achieved nothing like that in school, ever.
No.
So it's very nice to hear that.
No, Grimm still reads the books with the pictures because he can't make out all the words.
This movie tonight is smarter than me. Think about that. And I just wanted to say about this movie, putting it together, and actually trying to make it watchable. At times I kind of felt like those doctor shows where they're trying to revive a patient and they just can't, and they just look up and they
trying to revive it, and make it more.
And then they have to put the hands over the, and just close the eye.
And it was flatlining.
Yeah, there's nothing, and I tried my best to save this one, and I had to let it go.
It's enjoyable. So, yeah, I think it's still enjoyable.
So I recommend that to you. Whenever if you don't want to watch it, just run your hands over your eyelids and shut them until we come back on.
Well,
right.
J. Michael Harris did give us a super chat, so thank you. Oh. And he said that this is awful. And
it is.
He put I think he added, thanks for rotting my brain.
It is so bad. But movies like this trip me out because somebody wrote this and it had to get approved. I mean,
Well, maybe something was lost in translation where they did the dubbing.
It's not the dubbing
because they did dub it in English.
You think the story in Italian is much more
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice to the movie.
I don't think it is at all. Look,
I'm trying to be polite to the movie.
Silent movies were kind of interesting because they did have the word cards, but they had to be visually compelling. I mean, you had to be able to understand what was going on before you read the text. And a lot of good movies are done that way.
Where you could tell a story without saying anything.
I always heard that about storytelling. Like even with comic books, there should be no dialogue. You should be able to kind of tell what's going on without any dialogue. Movies the same way. Anyway.
All right. So, some promos, events we want to talk about?
I guess so. Let's talk about some events. Let's talk about us.
Let's talk about some things.
Let's talk about us, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the places and the events that will be. Let's talk about us.
All right, let's do it then.
Hopefully they'll get a copyright on that. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Up and coming stuff.
All right, so after tonight's show, we're going to take 2 weeks off.
Big announcement!
Because next week is Memorial Day, next weekend rather, Memorial Day weekend. And then the weekend after that, June 4th, Saturday, June 4th, is the Cinema Wasteland one-day collectible retro show.
Woohoo!
And a film night. So tickets are just $5 to get in for the whole day. And you can shop during the day, you can hang out and mingle with your friends. Then later that evening, stop back, get some popcorn, and watch some retro movies on 16mm film.
A double feature, sometimes cartoons and comedy shorts, all mixed in, old commercials. Who knows what Ken has planned?
Yes.
But yeah, you got to come out and find out. Actually, you can find out what the 2 movies will be if you go to the cinemawasteland.com.
Yes, cinemawasteland.com for more information. That's in Strongsville, Ohio, Saturday, June 4th.
That's right. And speaking of, let's talk about us.
Yes, so our Living the Scream podcast, we need to make more of those.
It's still around. It's still a thing.
Should we do a podcast tomorrow night, Grimm?
We're talking about it.
We're going to do a podcast tomorrow night. Let's just do it. We said it, so now we have to follow through.
That's right. I got lots more. No.
So Living the Scream podcast goes behind the scenes of horror hosting and reselling and stuff like that.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to that.
Yes, we have lots of stories we could chat about. So if you like our behind the scenes content, you could check out our podcast tomorrow night. Maybe around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll post it on social media.
That's right. If you want to be the best looking ghoul on the block, check out our Harry Scary Hangout merchandise on our Teespring shop.
Yes, we have tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store. The link is there on the screen, and we also have it in the video description below if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're watching us on Public Media Network, you can go on the MummyAndMonkey.com, and we have a link to the store there. And we have a coupon code for 15% off your order. And the coupon code is CW22 for 15% off. And you did add a new design.
I did. I uploaded our punk rock, but you're calling it what? The Attack of the 50-Foot Mummy?
Attack of the 50-Foot Mummy, but
Yes.
it's our original like punk rock t-shirt design. Yeah. We brought that design back.
Yeah, so we're going to have you check. You have to go to see it. You have to go check out the site. It's called Spring now, but if you type in Teespring, it'll get you there.
Yeah, and the link is in the video description here on YouTube.
That's right.
And then it's also on the MummyAndTheMonkey.com. So it's all there.
We almost cut through a whole hour, the half of the show here. So
wow.
That's right. We got 2 more farts to go, and then after that, we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back the Harry Scary Hangover, so we still have more show after that.
Yeah, so we're going to have our after party, our little chat show for the night owls out there.
That's right. And again, make that announcement about our little 2-leave.
Yes, so this is the last Harry Scary Hangout for 2 weeks.
Whoa, easy there.
We're taking a 2-week break after tonight's show because we are attending the Cinema Wasteland One-Day show, and we've got the Memorial Day holiday coming up.
That's right.
Grimm wants to do some grilling and chilling and barbecuing.
Cannot wait. I need some relaxation. Got a lot of stuff to get through this week, and once I do, I'm off the grid for a couple of days. All right.
All right, so let's get into Part 3 of Star Odyssey.
Right here on what?
The Mummy and the Monkeys. That's us.
That's right.
Hey, Grimm, that's us.
I know. Just say it. The Mummy. I don't want.
Harry Scary Hangout.
But this movie's so bad, I don't want to admit it. But yes, that's right. It's going to be right here, what you're watching. So here we go.
Just tell me what equipment you need, and you can start work right away. Well, we can use your old laboratory, but there's one essential item that you haven't got.
What's that?
A few grams of Enderium. If that's all you need, there's no problem.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo-boo-boo-boo.
This container holds pure Enderium. You can imagine how difficult it was to come by.
Then we're all set. Professor, what are the rest of us supposed to do?
For the moment, your duty is to ensure the safety of Dawn.
You didn't need space pilots like us to do that.
Of course not. But you can't really go into action until we have a suitable weapon. Our space fleet has already tried using conventional weapons against these aliens, atomic cannons, lasers, and so on, but they've been quite useless. At the moment, we are in the same condition as the ignorant savage who tries to attack a nuclear tank with a bow and arrow.
Send a message to Coburg to accelerate the preparation of cargo vessels. At the rate we're going, we'll soon have goods to fill at least 10.
Yes, sir.
Check the surrounding area on the monitor to see if there's any activity on the part of the indigenous troops.
Instruction followed.
What's that? I just felt a contact with an alien brain. A very powerful one. Strange, it's the first time that it's happened on this planet.
Good grief! I hate to tell you, dear, but your skin makes the Rocky Mountains look like chiffon velvet.
We used to swing with her.
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
Demerol. It has no effect on other failure.
This looks extraordinarily bad.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
How far we finna walk, baby?
I think I heard a scream.
I didn't. You probably got an overloaded imagination circuit.
Perhaps it was her brain I felt that contact with. But there is no way to tell until she regains consciousness. Go and capture the others.
A stroll in the woods is very romantic, but I wish you'd stroll a little faster. Come on.
Why don't we carve our names on a tree, in a heart?
No, we can't do that because a tree is a living thing, and the law of robotics won't let robots damage living things.
We can only damage each other.
Like the way you hurt me by flirting with that automatic shoe polisher.
Me, with a slot machine? Never.
Shh, what's that? Someone's coming.
Tilt, I'm frightened. They must be the aliens.
Cut out your anxiety circuits and keep calm. I'll protect you.
Oh, Tilt.
Oh, brother.
How rude. They didn't even look at us.
There must be some reason. I'll process the data on my probability computer.
We better warn the others. Come on.
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
They're here. They're here.
Who's here? Who do you mean, Tilly?
The extraterrestrials.
I mean the aliens.
Yes, we just saw them in the woods, coming this way.
Quick, Tilly. You better go and warn the others. Tell them Tilly and I are waiting back here.
I'm on my way.
Hey, you do it your damn self, woman!
Open fire when I give you the order. The hero is taking command of the operation. Forward, men! Fire!
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Advance to the rear. Strategic withdrawal. Let's get out of here.
We're in real trouble, Holly. We can't hold them off very long. Listen, you two. Go and warn the professor.
Okay. Come on, Tilly. Fall back! Quick, to the house!
I am invincible! Invincible! You... Ow! Yeah! What happened to you?
Aha. Hey, you guys. I just found out that they're androids, and androids are nearly invulnerable. Yeah, but with this sword, I was able to knock out 8. That means we finally got a weapon we can fight them with.
Everyone take these pills.
Okay, party, bonus.
It's an interesting device, this sword. I wonder what principle...
I'm frightened.
Don't worry, darling. They're androids. Didn't you hear? They're only programmed to capture humans.
Oh, really?
You see, they're not even aware of us. We're perfectly safe.
There's no trace of life in these bodies. They've auto-destructed. Give the information to Lord Ked.
Auto-destructed. Yet I still sense the presence of that other brain. Put a brain lock on her and set her free. She will be our weapon.
Gotcha.
Return aboard.
Exterminate! Annihilate! Destroy!
We got away with it, Professor Maury. Thanks to Sean and Bridget. With those pills of theirs that made everybody look dead, we fooled them.
They went away because they thought we were dead, but those creatures aren't human. They're androids.
I saw the evidence with my own eyes. One of them broke in two, and he was all filled with gears and wires and electronic stuff.
So they're androids. That means life is relatively rare on their world.
Norman has succeeded in getting hold of one of their weapons. I feel sure that if I analyze it, I could make copies of it.
Yes, sirree, Bob, baby.
And even find a lead to the secret of anti-Inderia.
Back to the lab, then, and get on with it.
Right.
Come on, Richard. I, too, have a little surprise for the invaders. If it works, it may be the answer to our problems. Now I have to concentrate.
Oh, no. I want nothing to do with your voodoo.
Section 1.
All clear, sir.
Section 2.
All clear, sir.
Someone is preventing our liftoff with a telepathic net. It's quite incredible.
Why?
To find such a brain on a planet at this stage of evolution. Can't believe it.
You look like the vermin-ridden son of a you are.
I feel him reacting. His neural capacity is much superior to what mine is. What I don't understand is he's capable of destroying me, but he's probing very profoundly with every possible precaution. His mental powers are almost frightening. I'm trying to hold on. I did it. He's withdrawn.
Yes? Forst, listen carefully, partner. I have discovered an incredible thing here. One of these Earth people has a mental force similar to ours. After making our collection of samples, I prepared for departure, but a telepathic net is keeping me blocked on the ground.
Erase his mind and return.
Pity. What an opportunity to dominate the galaxy. If we sold slaves like this, we could destroy our competition and control the entire market.
With one? How?
Analyzing his mental powers, I could construct a brain pattern and imprint it on similar brains. As soon as the ships arrive, I'll send you some samples.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you both.
Set for generating units, sir.
What were our losses?
18 seriously damaged. Considering large number of slaves collected, minimum required reduplicates is 50.
Oh, look, Sean. Look at this. There's a new reaction.
Just
Come and see it.
Hold on a second, huh?
Listen, it's important. Look at this.
What's going on?
A positive reaction, see? It works at last.
Yes. It's turning into a mass of molecules.
It's anti-inderium.
You're right. It's anti-inderium! Hooray! We done it at last!
Found the correct path, at least.
Sure. The only trouble is, if we can't make the anti-inderium stable, it will kill us.
Keep your chin up, Bridget.
I was so happy. I thought we'd done it at last.
What was all that noise? How's a guy supposed to sleep in this joint?
Ah, I see you've been playing with fireworks again.
Without a very serious...
These flesh and blood creatures certainly go at things the hard way.
You're right. They managed to discover anti-inderium, then start shorting their circuits because they can't make the compound stable.
But any compound can be made stable. Even a pocket calculator knows that.
Why don't we try to do it?
You go ahead. I was never very well programmed in chemistry.
All right, we'll do a quick spectrographic analysis, and then we just have to raise the critical temperature by adding a little pinch of this.
Are you sure it will work?
If not, we'll all go together.
Hey, those two robots, look what they're doing.
Oh, my
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
You see, less than 1% antimony, and the compound has become stable.
Oh, Tilt, you're so clever. I would have tried to do it with the inverse infinity ratio.
He's done it. With antimony.
He's found the answer. It doesn't explode.
Tilt is an
The
exception.
anti-inderium is stable? Splendid work. Now there's a chance for us.
Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Piggers, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artworks, air fresheners, I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
Ooh. We thought that little blank space between the Eric Pigors bit and us coming back was way more interesting than the movie tonight. So we hope you enjoyed that 0.5 seconds of darkness, because it's going to be better than what you're going to see in between us coming back.
Oh, I thought the robots are kind of cute. The weird little emo robots with the TV antennas on their head.
So, you don't want my opinion on these robots, just because I think the designs are just, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan.
The designs are pretty far out.
This whole movie's pretty far out. Anyway, welcome back to the Harry Scary Hangout.
Yes, what you said.
Here hanging out in Cleveland, Ohio, broadcasting from Cleveland to the world, right?
Mm-hmm, from Cleveland to the world. And we get people that watch us all the way from Germany to Japan, Australia, the UK,
and
Canada.
wherever else the signal goes out to in space and to infinity and beyond. Who knows?
There you go. The number one state that watches us, though, is Ohio. And then second one is California.
Oh, wow. Interesting, yeah.
And then there's, like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and the rest.
Now, there's a free snacktoid. Well, the whole show's free.
There's
a bonus one.
A snacktoid about the show.
A bonus show snacktoid. Yeah, we're here at the Erie Cinematary.
Yeah.
As you can see, surrounded by all of our favorite things, and then joined by one of our other favorite things, our Crypt Kitten, Louie, also known as
Louie.
Lou Bear. What do you call him sometimes?
Louie Burger.
That's right.
And Ellen is watching us in New York City.
Ah. So we got peeps from all over the place hanging out. Hope your Friday nights is getting more interesting, because I know the movie isn't. Because what are you gonna do?
Don't forget Kansas. Who said that? Neil. Okay,
Ah.
so Neil's in Kansas. Wow. Well, I get the feeling that we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, I spent some time in KCMO. Lived in the downtown area there. Worked for a company out there, a pretty big company. I think it's still kind of a big company.
Wow, Grimm, I didn't know you were in the corporate world for a little while.
Grimm got around in the corporate world, moved about. He did, he was here and there and everywhere, a little bit of everything. Came back to Cleveland because this is where it's at.
Yeah. All right, so we did talk about the Cinema Wasteland one-day event that is Saturday, June 4th. And for more information, you can check out cinemawasteland.com. It's only a $5 movie event. You can watch some retro films on 16 millimeter on an old projector.
Yes, there'll be vendors there. We'll be there.
Yes, and we'll be there.
Wares.
We'll be there vending and meeting and greeting with all of you guys, along with the other great vendors. And I believe Son of Ghoul will also be there.
He usually is. That's right.
Yes.
He always participates in those events.
Mm-hmm.
Along with some other really incredible some indie filmmakers will be there with their stuff and their movies.
Yeah.
So, and actually at the one-day events, you find some stuff you wouldn't find at some of the other Wasteland shows. Thanks for just putting all of your nails into my leg, Louie. It felt great. Woke me up. Better than coffee.
He's making sure you're paying attention.
I always pick up some stuff at these events because this is kind of really miscellaneous. And then after the actual day show,
yes,
like you said, you can go have some dinner either at the hotel or wherever,
and go back and watch the movies.
But return and
get
watch
popcorn and
the double feature movie shot on 16 millimeter film. So
very cool. So we do have an event coming up in July.
Yeah.
So it's not for a little while. So once we get closer, we could go into more detail. But it's going to be Saturday, July 9th at the Beachland Ballroom.
I ain't been there yet. I can't wait.
We haven't been to the Beachland. Well, I haven't been to the Beachland in a long time.
Yeah, no.
So it's going to be like a music event and a film event.
Woo!
The movie it's a documentary called This Is Elvis's Birthday, 92. And it was shot on Super 8. So it looks
super cool.
It looks super interesting.
Yes,
and
we'll be the MCs for the night.
We're gonna MC the event and announce the bands. The bands. Archie and the Bunkers.
Yes, they're reunion.
They're coming back. They're doing a reunion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a few other bands, I believe.
Louie really clawed my leg up to the point where I could feel the hole in my jeans here. I run my thumb over that. I could feel the hole.
The Louie can be tough.
Thank you, Louie.
The Louie can be tough.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's my boy. Look at him.
He wants you to pay attention.
It's been a minute. We haven't really hung out and cuddled in a while, so I think he misses me.
All right, so what are the comments here?
I don't know. Let's get to some of the because this is an
West
interactive
Side,
show.
the land of Cleve, says J. Michael Harris. He is watching us from Cleveland proper.
That's right. Love us some J. Michael Harris. Thanks, buddy.
Awesome.
He also gave us thanked us for differentiating some of the designs, our T-shirt designs. He likes that we made the new one a lot different than or one that we've had for a while, the punk one or the Attack of the 50-Foot Mummy, different than the original one. So.
Oh yeah. So very cool.
Yes.
All right, and then we do have a prize giveaway, guys.
That's right. Let's not forget. Yeah.
All right, so one lucky winner at the end of the night is going to get this retro reproduction Ghoularty sticker along with some of our Mummy and the Monkey stickers. We'll send a few goodies over to the lucky winner of the night, and all you have to do to be a part of this prize drawing is to be active in the chat right here.
That's right.
So when the movie was playing earlier, I was going through and writing down names, and you saw this earlier today. The bucket was empty, and now my bucket is full of names.
Yes, she actually sits down here between the movie breaks, and we watch the movie as in real time with you.
And I write down all the names and put them in my mummy bucket here.
She does it in between all the fart sound effects.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, she's very busy mummy.
So at the end of the night, we will pick one lucky winner for the Ghoularty sticker prize pack. People seem to like the stickers, so
they do. Why not?
Anytime we find some stickers to spare, we will put them as a prize.
Now the Ghoularty stickers were furnished to us by our buddy John Lucky. He gave us a stack of those.
That's right. Yeah, these were from John Lucky.
And they're vintage. They're actually from the early '90s. They're not like new stickers. They were.
Yes, technically they are vintage. They're not original from the '60s, but they're like retro reproductions.
That's right. And if you want to check out, we don't have the still, but John Lucky's an artist that was very prominent on the Big Chuck and Little John show. He designed their gorilla set that they had in the late 1980s.
Oh, yeah.
And his last name is spelled H-L-U-C-K-Y. That's right, the H is silent. But you gotta know that to be able to find him. So it's John, spelled regular, J-O-H-N, Halucky, but it's pronounced Lucky, H-L-U-C-K-Y.
Yes.
And we'll promote more of his stuff. But he's got a great, but cool T-shirt site on Teespring as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Big Chuck and Little John, Houlihan and Big Chuck T-shirts, stuff like that. Some Ghoularty things. So check out John Lucky's stuff. And thank you for that. And then Tony Beller and April Beller made the other stickers.
Yes, so thanks Tony and April. And Joe Troopy says he is stuck on stickers.
Yes, they're great. Yeah, and now, really quick, I want to say that we don't have a What Do You Do tonight, because we really don't have any submissions, and we really need to ask for you over these next 2 weeks while we're gone. Mm-hmm. We want to come back strong with some What Do You Do submissions. So I'll get the email address ready while you explain what that could be.
Yes, so we want to hear from you guys. We love getting emails, we love getting mail, and we love it when people send pictures of how
love getting female?
We love getting fan mail.
Oh, email. Okay, sorry.
Fan mail and emails.
I got some.
Yeah, you need to clean the wax out of those monkey ears.
The potatoes and banana peels.
Yes, yes. All right, so themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. And if you go to themummyandthemonkey.com and scroll down to the bottom, that is our mailing address on there. But we love hearing from you guys on like your setup. Some people watch on their big projectors or their big TV. Maybe they have like a gaming setup.
Sometimes people send us photographs of what they do.
While they watch.
Our show.
Some people like paint figurines.
Paint model kits and build things. And
some people draw while they watch the show.
Right. So
yeah.
If you want to get creative and show us what you do or like how you watch our show, if you have like a little setup. Because I know in our living room, here in the Cinematary, we have a lot of kind of fun stuff around our television. It's just not an oblong box sitting there.
Yeah.
We have like a nice little setup. So if you want to share that with the rest of us out there and show people what you're kind of watching with, send it to the email right here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people send us things in the past, like the guy sending us the Mr. Hot Dog stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Larry Tressler used to send us a lot of funny pictures of him mowing the lawn while watching the show.
Yeah, with a little
or going to the
tablet.
Watching us while he was at the dentist, goofy stuff like that. He would bring his little tablet places and like pull up our YouTube on there.
Yeah, if you want to get creative with it too, we don't mind if you stage some stuff. That's kind of fun. But
yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, we just want to have you interact with the show more that way, and we haven't gotten any submissions like that lately. So get creative out there, because maybe we'll even do something with a prize involved. I don't know.
Yeah, and Marty has sent us a lot of artwork, but we want to give other artists a shot too. So if you're artsy fartsy out there and you want to send in your drawings and doodles, you're more than welcome to. You can send it to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and we can put it on the next show.
You can tell that we're really trying to stall from getting to the last part of this movie, but it's inevitable. At some point, we're going to have to cut to it.
All right. Well, let's continue on with the final conclusion of whatever's going on in this movie. I can't decipher it.
Look at Louie. I'd rather pet this guy's belly. Look at him down there. He's just laying down there.
Louie's laying on the floor belly up.
I'm ready for belly. I'm ready for bellies too. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, Grimm and Louie are going to have belly rubs.
Woohoo!
And we're going to watch the rest of the movie.
All right, you are. I'm not. So check out Fart 4, the final fart. Thank all the star gods of Star Odyssey.
Yes.
Do we have to admit where they're watching it? Okay.
Yes.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
And we have a new TV show, Time Travel, after that. Okay, here we go. Bye. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
We can't manage to fit out more than 5 space fighters. That's the most our technicians will have time to prepare.
That'll be enough, provided we're able to utilize the surprise factor.
Right now, you'd better get some rest. You'll have to be in top form tomorrow. We'll attack as soon as the ships are fitted out.
Good. We can capture him at last.
100% man. Smell the testosterone up in here. Smell it!
When he was just a frail weakling.
What's that?
The hero's death.
I ought to challenge you to a duel for that.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Come on, make it snappy. We have to hurry.
Why did you want to start out alone? We should have waited for the others.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
The aliens are taking the professor aboard their spaceship. We have to do something.
Yeah, we do. Like run away.
Ah, don't you dingbat, will you?
Tilt, let's get out of here. I'm frightened.
There's nothing to be afraid of. They're not programmed to recognize us. They can't even see us.
Well, this one must have the wrong program. So long.
No, hold on, Tilly. Where are you going? Wait. These robot women.
Well, I'll be a dang fool.
Tilt, I'll go and look for my uncle. You let the in. Uncle.
What are you waiting here for? Why don't we attack?
Calm down. We got here too late. There's no way for us to get inside the ship now. Unless, of course, someone inside opens the hatch.
But Irene's in there. She might be in danger.
Tilly is our only hope. If we manage to reactivate her, she can put us in contact with Tilt.
Norman, you're the only one who knows how robots operate.
There's nothing to worry about. I'll put her right in a flash. But why don't we attack right away?
Don't you understand? We have to wait. Didn't you hear?
Of course. Loud and clear.
Uncle. Uncle.
Oh, boy, what a hangover.
Wake up, Uncle.
Where are we?
The aliens kidnapped you and brought you to their spaceship. We have to get out of here. Come on.
I don't know if I can make it. How did it ever happen?
I'll explain later. Come on.
You are connected to android captain of cargo fleet in arrival, Lord Kess.
Prepare stowage space. You'll probably need accommodation for over 1 million slaves. Let me know when you're ready to load.
We will follow your orders.
By your command.
There.
Tilt.
That's it.
Tilt, where are you?
She would.
Where are you, Tilt?
Let's get her back.
Tilt.
There you go.
Good girl. Come on, everybody. Quick. Irene and the professor are in here. Hurry.
Here we are, Tilt. We're coming.
So the instruments show native activity outside the vessel.
Follow Order 24B. Destroy natives. Use nucleonic ray.
Wait outside, Tilly.
Hurry, everyone. Inside, quick. Come on, hurry.
Lord Kess, several humans have succeeded in entering our vessel armed with Indirium swords. We need reinforcements.
I'll deal with it at once.
Look out, Uncle!
Professor! Professor Mori! Professor Mori! Professor!
Swing!
More natives have entered. I've sealed off the slave compartment, sir.
Blasted.
Are you all right, Professor?
Hell no.
We must get out of here. We're in danger. They can't hold out much longer.
Duh.
Professor!
They're pretty delicate, these androids, huh? Let's go before some more arrive.
Irene and I will go back to the laboratory. Perhaps we can be of some use there. Come along. Tilt and Tilly, come with us.
We are a classy bunch.
Halt! I'm Lieutenant Carrera. I order you to let us pass. My men and I have to launch a fighter attack at once on the alien vessel.
And I order you to follow me. You're under arrest.
Arrest? Not before I speak with Commander Barr.
Impossible. At the moment, Commander Barr is on a mission.
Quick, we haven't got a second to lose.
I have 16 cargo vessels with me. There are native fighters on our screens. I'm awaiting your instructions. Get ready to attack. There are just 2, and they can't be dangerous. The planet is an L2. They're only barbarians. They have no weapons against Indirium. Destroy them.
Flanagan, the anti-Indirium doesn't help us at all. They're traveling at such a high velocity that our shots don't even reach them.
What do you think we should do now, Commander? I suggest we return to the station.
I'll try one more attack. If it fails, we'll go back to base.
Of course, there's one way I might help out.
All right.
All of the aliens are concentrated in Sector M. If I could get my concentration back again, I think I could manage to interfere with their power drives and slow down their propulsor engines, putting our fleet on an equal footing with the aliens, but only for a minute. The Force will be with you, always.
There they are, straight ahead. Attention, please. This is base calling. You can get at the enemy now. Professor Mori is slowing down their drive system with telepathy.
I got him, Sean. You see that?
Look out, everyone. There are more coming. Watch out you don't hit the craft with the prisoners. We'll have to try to force it to land. Holly, be careful. There's one after you.
Don't!
I'll force you to land, you bastards.
I just made corporal in the Salvation Army.
We must retreat, sir. We only have 2 craft left. Sacrifice them. Crash dive into those native fighters.
Yes, Lord Cass.
Are you a habitual violator or something? What is it?
Look out, Holly! There are 2 of them homing in on you.
I've been hit. This is Holly. Holly here. I've been hit. They're following me.
Hold tight, Holly. I'm on my way.
Even in the great days of Hollywood, no movie star ever died so heroically.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Sean, Bridget, they're all yours. Okay, Dirk. We'll follow them.
Sean, they're outdistancing us. We'll have to increase velocity.
Sean, Bridget, I've eliminated the remaining saucers here, but I don't see you on the radar. Where are you? We're right on his tail, Dirk. We won't give up if he goes to the end of the universe.
Well, you're just in time for what might be a very unhappy ending.
You survived.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Chicks dig me because I rarely wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual.
Don't try it.
What?
Your eyes. I learned everything about that from my uncle.
Oh, Irene. I couldn't hypnotize you. Honest.
You already have.
Tilly, I finally remembered why we wanted to commit suicide.
Really, Tilt?
Yes, because you could never prove your love by going all the way with me.
That's right. Now I remember, too. But what do we do now? Commit suicide again?
But there's no need. I can make some little design changes, adjust a few details, and you can prove your love like any other people. Simple.
You've ruined sex for me! Forever!
That's how they ended it.
All right, we're back, right? Are we back?
I'm reading the comment.
My lord.
Oh, so yeah, that's how they end the movie.
We're still on, right? Or everything's good?
Yeah, we're still on.
So I almost hit the wrong X here. I hate these windows on these PC things. Anyway, wow, that's it. You're done. You've passed the test. You're done. You can go now. No.
Wow.
Did our camera got moved?
Louis must have moved it.
Our camera totally got moved.
Louis did it.
Wow. Yeah. Blame
Should
it on
I
the
move
cat.
it over? Well, he did.
Hey, we got a
He was
super
playing
chat.
with the cords over there. Okay, I'll go move it.
Yeah, it's kind of tilt. Can you kind of see what's going on?
Yes,
there?
it needs to go this way.
Yes.
Is
Perfect.
that okay?
No, too much over again. There you go. Move it. Yeah, that's perfect. Leave it like that.
Okay.
That's good.
All
I can lean into things. It might
can?
be more on your side, but that's okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's
good enough, right?
I think good enough. Hey,
Good enough.
especially it's better than the movie we saw. That's for gosh darn sure. Jean-Claude gosh darn sure. Anyway, look, everybody's all happy that this thing has ended. This fiasco. This
You
maybe-
survived Star Odyssey.
Yes, and there's actually 4 or 5 more parts of this film, believe it or not, that we'll never show.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other movies that are supposed to be
Part of this universe.
part
you
of
know?
it, I guess, but you're not missing anything.
Yeah, that's right. And you won't see them here.
You're good.
What other comments we got going out there?
Wolfgang Jacob says, thanks, you too. I think I'm now closer to my pending undead status.
Oh lordy, I tell you, not a good thing. So we apologize profusely, but we do thank you for watching us tonight, and that's what's really important, right? That's what's the most important thing. Hey,
Yes.
you know,
Now, is there a TV Showtime travel?
there
tonight?
is, and we got plenty of time
good.
for that. We
Okay.
have plenty of time.
Perfect.
So check this out. So as I watch things like this, it just reminds me of growing up as a wee ape, of watching the horror-hosted shows. Speaking of TV Showtime travel, I did watch this when I was a kid, and you know. And I have to admit that a lot of the movies that were shown on there were some of the same movies we show here.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell asleep through them because they were boring. You know, I watched the show mostly for the host segments. The movies, you know, they would always promise and never deliver. You know,
Yes.
Curse of the Bloody Werewolf, and there'd be no Bride of the Gorilla, no, all bride, no gorilla. You know?
Yes.
And I say like 8 out of 10 times when you watch a movie with these amazing titles that they have,
The monster is only in like the last 5 minutes.
if it's in there at all, right? So, but we would watch these programs just to check our favorite hosts out
Right.
growing up, and but yeah, from time to time, if it was a late night show, sometimes you just the boredom got the best of you. And not from the hosts, it was like the in-between stuff. So hopefully we didn't lose a lot of people out there tonight.
Well, there's still a good chunk of you guys out there. And for you night owls out there, after we wrap up tonight's show, we're going to start a new live stream on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube.
Wake up there.
And we're going to have our Harry Scary Hangover.
Ooh, the return of the Hangover.
We're going to have our hangover chat for a little bit. We're going to talk about movies and stuff like that.
And that's really special for me because I don't have to be rushed off when I'm talking to get to the next part of the movie that you don't even want to see.
Yeah, but we still have to continue on with the show, Grim.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Says who? Management?
Says us.
We're the management. We can do
Yeah,
what we
but
want.
if we say we're going to play a movie, we should play
You know
the
what?
darn movie.
One night, if the movie's that bad, I will make an executive half decision and not play the rest of the garbage movie and just force you to do a ad-lib show for the rest of the night.
No. No.
Oh, come on. We're more. Hopefully, we're more entertaining than this rubbish that
Okay, anyways, what year are we traveling back to for the TV Showtime travel?
We're gonna So TV. And I didn't bring the TV guy down, so we're gonna have to just wing it. But I know these movies, so it's okay.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go back to the year 1981, hon. That's right.
1981.
41 years ago, right? 40 years ago.
40? 41? 42 years ago?
42 years ago, I think.
Wow.
Wow. We're gonna go back that far, and that's when I do have a TV guide around here somewhere. Here it is. Ugh. So back in the day, I know a lot of people are tired of this explanation, but for any of you new folks, they used to print out stuff called TV guides back in the day.
my day.
Back in my days, we had to look up programs on a printed piece of paper. So yeah, they used to put out this TV guides in local papers and tells you what's on during the week,
Mm-hmm.
And here in Cleveland, Ohio, we had a bunch of horror hosts, on Friday and Saturday nights and evenings, and in the day too. And you're going to see that here because we focus on Cleveland TV.
And if you guys out there have a horror host from a different city that you grew up in, you can always share your memories. We love to hear TV host memories from other cities, other parts of the world. You can email us, themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com, and we could air it on one of our next episodes.
That's right. We'd love to hear more. We've done some stuff in the past about...
We're very Cleveland-centric on this show, but we also appreciate hearing about other parts of the world, too.
I love learning about other horror hosts and know lots about other ones that aren't from here.
Like in Detroit, they also had the Ghoul, and they also had Sir Graves Ghastly.
That's right.
In Pennsylvania, they had Chilly Billy.
Okay, so without any further ado, we're going to go back in time to 1981 right here on the TV, Cleveland, the TV Showtime channel. Ah, here we go, Decay. Here we go. Hold on to your horses, or whatever you're riding, the town uncles. Here we go. It's the Big Chuck and Little John Show, Friday, May 22nd, 1981 at 11:30 p.m. And their movie was that night. Duel. That's right. That's right. It was directed by Steven Spielberg. I used to like this movie a lot. It's with this rogue truck. You never find out who was driving. Spoiler alert.
I don't think I've seen this one.
It's great. And yeah, he gets chased all night and all day by this movie truck. Now after this, on the same channel, at 2 a.m., all night, they had movies and 8 all night. And the movie that night was High Society, starring the Bowery Boys. That's right. Leo Gorsi and Hunt Hall doing their comedic thing. And then after that, the John Agar classic, The Brain from Planet Arrows. Yes. All night we would see this stuff. It was great. Oh, there's something going on.
We hosted this movie.
We have shown this movie. Go watch some ads. And then the following day on Channel 43 on the 23rd at noon was the one, the only, Super Host! Yay! And his show ran from noon to 4 p.m. We started off with an hour of the
Three Stooges.
And his first movie that day was The Monolith Monsters, also, I believe, starring John. No, this is not. Which was a disappointment because the monsters were just these giant rocks. Then at 2:30, his second movie was Tarantula, starring John Agar. Look at that. Now, he was in the Brain from Planet Arrows as well. The movie that was on Channel 94. There he is. Cool. Now, can you tell who this is right here behind the pilots? I'll give you a question.
Behind the pilots?
Yeah, who is this guy? That was Clint Eastwood. He's not here.
Oh,
now,
wow.
the fun didn't start there because at 4 p.m., after Super Host show at 4 p.m., they showed, Channel 43 showed Godzilla versus The Thing. I couldn't find any pictures of The Thing. I think it might have been Mothra. I don't know. And anyway, that wraps up tonight's Cleveland TV Showtime Travel.
Wow.
And now back to you and I.
Retro TV, and what's old can be cool again, because we're continuing it on by playing old cheesy movies here on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's not Godzilla, and it's not...
And on Public Media Network.
But, maybe one day, you never know. But, yeah, and then after that on Channel 43, after Godzilla, the fun still continued because they would have Star Trek, the original series episode of that, and a bunch of other stuff, usually out through the evening. And, gosh, I only wish I would have gotten a VCR earlier and plunked the tape in there and taped all that commercials and all. That would be nice to have. And if anybody has any tapes like that out there, please let us know.
Oh, yes. We're always on the lookout for old VHS tapes that have stuff like that taped off the TV back in the day.
Whether you're local or not, I don't care. If it's from the late 70s or,
We love seeing the old commercials and the TV hosts and all that.
During the 80s, if you have anything taped on VHS tape, let us know. We would love to, digitize it for you, give you DVD copies, and send your tapes back.
Awesome. All right. So we have a prize we're going to give away.
Woo! Still got more show to go.
So, the Ghoularty Retro Reproduction. One lucky winner is going to win that, along with some Mummy and the Monkey swag. We're going to send over a little prize pack. And we want to thank John Lucky for giving us these Ghoularty stickers.
Thank you, JH.
And we want to thank Tony and his sister April for making the Mummy and the Monkey stickers. We need to get more stickers from them. We'll have to help get them supplies, more printer ink and stuff like
Everyone's
that.
ready for prize time.
All right, so let's shake up my bucket. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake my bucket. Shake my bucket. Okay, let's stir up the names. We have a lot of names in here.
Ellen Bloom.
Ooh, let's see. Did Ellen win again?
Maybe John Agar will win.
She's won once or twice. I picked...
something fell out.
Yeah, I picked one, and a few fell out when I was picking them. No. There's one in my hand. There's one. Oh.
Sticker dinner.
Actually, there's two in my hand.
Uh-oh. Let me pick one out of those two.
You pick one out of the two. You pick it.
This one. I got it. I have one.
You have one.
Oh, my.
And the winner is... Who?
Ron Brunty.
Ron Brunty is the winner.
Woohoo!
I need that back, actually.
I know. It's not going. It's not like there's a hole there.
No, but can you hand it back to me? So I don't forget.
You won't. Ron
Congrats,
Brunty.
Ron.
You can run the show back.
Congrats. Awesome.
That's right. And if you miss any part of the show tonight or didn't get on here in the beginning, you can always check out all our stuff that's archived here on YouTube.
Yes, so Ron, email us with your mailing address so we can send your prize out to you.
That's right.
So, yes, if Ron is still in the chat, congrats, dude. And, yeah, we're going to mail that out to you.
Awesome sauce. Yeah, well, I think we did as best we could tonight for, our last show for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, so we will return with another Harry Scary Hangout Friday, June 10th.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back with the Harry Scary Hangouts Friday, June 10th.
Wow.
2022. We'll have more episodes for you, and then in the meantime, we're going to have some podcasts and some behind-the-scenes videos.
Yeah, so stay tuned to our Facebook to learn more about what we're doing on YouTube. And but the show tonight's not over yet. We're going to take a 5-minute or so break, and then pop back up on YouTube again and do the Harry Scary Hangover.
For the Harry Scary Hangover, yep.
So if you got any energy left in you, or you like that toothpaste tube, we have to roll up the end, and squeeze out the last of it. Come here and we'll get the last of it out of you and send you off to the sweet bedtime.
So yeah, join us in about 5 minutes, you night owls out there, and we'll chat a little bit and call it a night then.
All right. So.
All right. Well, good night, good fright, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on the Hangouts.
That's right. We love y'all, and we'll see you next time right here on
the Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout.
Well, what do I do now?
End the stream.
No.
End the stream.
Oh, okay.